Good morning, all of you. Hope you all are well. Welcome back to your chemistry class. And today we will do practice of some multiple choice questions from chapter 1, that is chemical reactions and equations. See, the first question is the following reaction is an example of 4NH3 plus 5O2 gives 4NO plus 6H2O. You have to tell what type of reaction is this? Is this a displacement reaction, combination reaction, or the redox reaction, or the neutralization reaction? Whenever you are doing the multiple choice questions, please remember that you have to read the question carefully as well as all the options and then choose the correct option. Right? So, the reaction you can see here that nitrogen is getting oxidized here, right? And oxygen is reduced, it is getting reduced. So one kind, that is the redox reaction, right? Next is, it is not the neutralization reaction, because in neutralization reaction the ions exchange takes place. Here only O2 is there, and this is not the ionic compound, so this is wrong here. Combination reaction is also wrong, because in this two or more substances react to form a single substance. And the displacement reaction is again correct here, because oxygen is displacing hydrogen from this nitrogen. So this is the option number, the first and third, where it is first and third, this is C. So option C is correct. Next question is, oxidation involves gain of electron, oxidation involves loss of electrons, oxidation involves addition of oxygen, oxidation involves removal of hydrogen. You know that oxidation involves addition of oxygen. You know, whenever oxygen is added to a substance, means oxidation takes place. Or if hydrogen is removed, then also we say it is oxidation. And third option is gain of electrons or loss of electrons. You have to see whether these are wrong or correct. Better remember always, when oxidation takes place, it involves loss of electrons, and when reduction takes place, it involves gain of electrons. OIL, these two things you can learn. OIL means oxygen in oxidation involves loss of electrons, reduction involves gain of electrons. So here it is oxidation involves loss of electrons, oxidation involves addition of oxygen, oxidation involves removal of hydrogen. So means second, third and fourth are correct, and here these second, third and fourth are there in C option. So which option is correct here? That is option C. Next is the respiration process during which glucose undergoes slow combustion by combining with oxygen in the cells of a body to produce energy is a kind of. Always remember, when you are reading the question, sometimes you get the answer from the question itself, right? So respiration, in the respiration process, it is clearly given that it produces energy and oxygen is combining. You know, when combination reaction takes place, then also these reactions are exothermic, these release energy. And in respiration, because energy is released, it is known as exothermic process. So always remember, whenever in any reaction the energy is released is the exothermic reaction, energy is utilized in the reaction or used in the reaction, then it is endothermic reaction. So because energy is released here, this is exothermic, and it is not the reversible also, it is not the physical process also. So fourth question is, a chemical reaction does not involve. See here, does not involve. So you will see what are the correct answers. The wrong answer you have to see here, means in which is not having a characteristic of the chemical reaction. So first option is formation of new substances having entirely different properties than that of the reactants. Yes, it is true. It is correct. Chemical reaction involves the formation of a new substances. It involves the breaking of old chemical bonds and forming a new chemical bonds. It is also true. Next is rearrangement of the atoms of reactants to form new products. Yes, the atoms of the reactants rearrange to form the new products. This is again a chemical reaction involves. The last one is changing of the atoms of one element into those of another element to form new products. A chemical reaction does not involve it, because in chemical reaction never the elements changes. On both the sides the elements will remain the same. The compounds will be the different. They will change the places, but the elements will remain the same. As you know, suppose H2 plus O2 will always form H2O, in which H2 is there, O2 is there. In the same way, suppose C plus O2 gives CO2, means again C and O on reactant side, C and O on product side. So D option is correct here, because they are asking a chemical reaction does not involve. So yes, it does not involve a changing of atoms of one element into those of another element to form new products. Question: which of the following statement is or are true? Exposure of silver chloride to sunlight for a long duration turns grey due to. First option is the formation of silver by decomposition of silver chloride. Option 2 is sublimation of silver chloride. Third is decomposition of chlorine gas from silver chloride. And the fourth is oxidation of silver chloride. So here you have to see which one option is correct. Either one option only, or 1 and 3, B option, or C option in which 2 and 3 are there, and D in which 4. You know what happens when silver chloride is kept in sunlight? It turns grey, and during explanation I have told you that it turns grey because of the formation of silver. And this reaction you have studied under the decomposition reaction, and this is the photolytic decomposition. So the formation of silver by decomposition of silver chloride. Yes, this is correct, because this grey color is due to the silver which is formed after the decomposition of silver chloride. And sublimation of silver chloride, it is wrong. Decomposition of chlorine gas from silver chloride, this is again wrong. Oxidation of silver chloride, it is again wrong. So which option is correct here? The first one. Next is, it is necessary to balance a chemical equation in order to satisfy the law of conservation of motion, conservation of momentum, conservation of energy, conservation of mass. You know that chemical equation is balanced to satisfy the law of conservation of mass. Hence, option D is correct. Next question: all the methods mentioned below can be used to prevent the food from getting rancid except. So, which methods can be used to prevent the food from getting rancid? So which are the correct? Storing the food in the air tight container, storing the food in the refrigerator, keeping the food in clean and covered containers, and always touching the food with the clean hands. So the question is, all the methods mentioned below can be used to prevent the food from getting rancid except, means which one will not be used for preventing the food getting rancid. This is used storing the food in airtight containers, storing the food in refrigerator also correct, keeping the food in clean and covered container, and always touching the food with the clean hand. These two cannot be used. So first and second are used except third and fourth. So answer will be third and fourth here, that is option D. Next is rusting of iron involves a chemical reaction which is a combination of reduction as well as combination reactions, oxidation as well as combination reaction, reduction as well as displacement reaction, oxidation as well as displacement reaction. Always remember, when iron is rusted, when it gets rusted, it reacts with oxygen as well as it absorbs water. So this is the example of, or you can say, rusting of iron involves oxidation also as well as combination reaction. It is a combination reaction because it combines with oxygen to form this iron oxide, right? That is why it is oxidation also, and even it contains water, right? Next is a substance X used in whitewashing and is obtained by heating limestone in the absence of air. Identify X. CaOCl2, that is bleaching powder. Bleaching powder doesn't give any substance which is used in whitewash, right? Slaked lime. Slaked lime is a substance which is formed from the substance that is used in whitewashing. So which substance is used in whitewashing? You know that is quicklime or CaO, that is calcium oxide. And it is written here that it is obtained by heating the limestone. Limestone is CaCO3. Yes, when CaCO3 is heated, you know that when CaCO3 it is heated, it gives CaO and plus CO2. So this is the correct answer. C option is correct here. So next question is, come for the next question now. What type of reaction takes place when electricity is passed through water? You know that when electricity is passed through water, that is the reaction H2O gives H2 plus O2. And you know that you have learned this reaction in decomposition. It is the electrolytic decomposition in which you learn the reaction, that is H2O gives H2 plus O2. This reaction is decomposition reaction. So this option is correct, which is C. Next question is, the neutralization reaction between an acid and a base is a type of double displacement reaction, addition reaction, or decomposition reaction. This is the double displacement reaction. It is not the displacement reaction, because in neutralization reaction also the exchange of ions takes place. Like suppose NaOH plus HCl when react together, then Na react with Cl and H with OH forms H2O. So this is double displacement reaction. So option A is correct here. Which of the following gases is used in the storage of fat and oil? Either is it carbon dioxide, nitrogen gas, oxygen gas, or neon gas. It is always nitrogen gas. Remember this, because nitrogen is an inert gas, so nitrogen is used for storage of oil and fat. Pb plus CuCl2 gives PbCl2 plus Cu. The above reaction is the example of combination, double displacement, decomposition, or displacement. You know, this is not the example of combination. This is not the example of double displacement, and even this is not the example of decomposition. This is the example of displacement because Pb displaces copper here. Identify the X, Y and Z in the following balanced reaction. So you can first balance the reaction, then you will find what will be the number for X, and Y is equal to what and Z is equal to what. So you will start first by 2. Suppose you are writing 2 here, 2 Pb, so you will write 2 here also, making lead balance. So 2 Pb here, then N, 2 and 2 4. So suppose here you are writing 4. And then CO, 3 2s are 6, 6 2s are 12. And here you see whether the O is balanced or not. 2, 4 2s are 8, 10 and 2 12. Yes, the reaction is balanced. So which option is correct here? You can see 2, 2 and 4. Then option B is correct here. Next is, before burning in air, the magnesium ribbon is cleaned by rubbing with the sandpaper to make the ribbon surface shiner. Remove the layer of the magnesium oxide from the ribbon surface. Remove the layer of magnesium carbonate from the ribbon surface. Remove the moisture from the ribbon surface. Beta, this is also very important question. So before burning in air, the magnesium ribbon is cleaned by rubbing with the sandpaper too. First option, make the ribbon surface shiner. No, this is wrong. Remove the layer of magnesium oxide from the ribbon surface. Yes, this is the correct option, because you know, when magnesium, it is a metal and it reacts with the oxygen of environment, oxygen of atmosphere, and a layer of magnesium oxide deposit on it, and if it will remain deposit, it will not burn. That is why it is necessary to clean the magnesium ribbon before burning. So to remove the layer of magnesium oxide from the ribbon surface, this is the correct option. So hence this is over. That's all for today. Thank you. Have a good day.